Trinidad and Tobago Express being the only passenger vessel at this time and going into dry dock on Wednesday. Can you share your thoughts on this?
Well, by now on Wednesday, the government will have to announce if there is a fast ferry, because the government came out last week and indicated that the Ocean Flower 2 was not contracted at all by Trinidad and Tobago, and at this point in time, there's no arrangement with the Ocean Flower 2. The arrangement in terms of the Express goes on dry dock on Wednesday, which is 2 days ago, agree, and still we haven't heard any word from the Port Authority Board, the management of the port, or the Minister of Transportation as to what will be the replacement in terms of the Express that will be proceeding on dry docks, or hope to proceed on dry dock, or if there's an extension gotten from Lords of London in terms of the extension of the vessel. So we right now in limbo. I think the troubling thing is that this is the Christmas week, and the traveling population of Tobago is not too sure if they go to Trinidad on Wednesday and overnight to come back on Thursday, if there's going to be a vessel in place to bring them back home. And that is the concerning aspect that we in Tobago, especially the business community, has as to how trade will go, especially with the smaller vehicles, as to what will happen after Wednesday, because we have not heard anything at all from the Port Authority, the Port Board, or the Minister of Transportation.
Now, Mr. Cruickshank, this has already been a volatile situation for quite some time now. What sort of impact are we looking at here, especially at this time around Christmas?
Well, let us put it as this. This has been a devastation in terms of it's a total disaster in terms of business and business activities in Tobago. What you have had is a year of serious problems and troubling concerns for the economy of Tobago. We have hotels. We've been talking to hotels for the last over the week, and they indicated to us, some of them indicated that there's literally no bookings for the Christmas season. And we spoke to one hoteler. He has 35 rooms, and he only had 3 rooms booked, 5 guests in his hotel. The problem is that people, one, is not trusting the Seabridge. 2, with the implementation of the day change penalty from CAL, people are still concerned about that. So people are not certain if they come to Tobago, they will be able to leave comfortable. And that is the concern that we have as a business community, because we have seen a loss. 2017 has been a disaster for business on the island. No fault of ours in Tobago, but this has been a bad year. A number of business owners complained to us at chamber meeting that they're literally holding on by a string. They are not too sure if they can pay salaries for December, because there's just no economic activity on the island at this point in time.
Mr. Cruickshank, in your capacity, what short-term solutions, from where you sit, what short-term solutions can you suggest?
Well, what we have suggested to the government of Trinidad and Tobago is that the economy of Tobago is totally different to the economy of Trinidad. Trinidad is business, aggressive business, oil and gas, the petrochemical market. Tobago is relaxation, the hospitality industry. Treat Tobago fairly. All we ask for is a reliable and competent Seabridge in terms of we really and truly need to get a proper working vessel. We don't need to shout across the table or on the media at the government as to the government is not doing a good job. The government, unfortunately, has failed on this part badly. It is a nightmare. The government came out and said their investigations was members on the management of the Port Authority was in cohesions with the ship providers, etc., etc., etc. So they sent those people home. Then they went out to tender again. So when you have a final tender and you say, right, this thing would be resolved, again the whole process was dismantled. Now we're hearing that a cabinet-appointed committee is in place. So it goes on and on. And for you to stimulate business in Tobago, people need to know that, listen, I'm coming to Tobago and I can leave on a timely fashion. Not the case you would see on the port and reported by the news or even by CTV staff that got stuck here the last time, complaining that they could not get out of Tobago because there was no fast ferry in place. So what we need to tell the government is, Tobago is very easy to fix. Put the systems in place, have a proper working fast ferry, 2 fast ferries, and a proper cargo vessel in place, and you will see the economy of Tobago booming once more.
Okay, what are your thoughts on having the Ocean Flower vessel come to the rescue? I understand that the cost is $26,000 US per day.
And the thing is why are you, or why did the government wait so long to now, at 2 days before the express go on dry dock, you now have the Ocean Flower owners holding you to ransom? Because what they have realized is that Trinidad and Tobago is now going to be held at ransom. And they're going to say, listen, I want $26,000, I want $30,000 US a day, because you have put yourself in this position. And from day one, this has been bad management by the government. This has been bad management. This problem should not have, this is 1 full year we have had this problem. 1 full year. And you tell me after 1 year, we can't fix a simple problem in terms of getting a fast ferry at a reasonable price. We have been doing this for years. So there was no need for us to go down to crisis point where at the last minute, 2 days before the vessel goes on, the Ocean Flower owner is saying that, listen, we're going to charge you $26,000 a day. If not, or give us our 6 months or a 1 year contract. If not, we take you a vessel and go. That should not have happened, and we should not have been placed in this position from day one.
On a final note, Mr. Cruickshank, what are your thoughts on the way forward? Are you hopeful that something will be put in place?
Well, we're hoping that, something has to be put in place. You cannot cut off Tobago like that. The government will have to do 2 things. It's either they bend backwards and lease the Ocean Flower, or the government will have to talk to the insurers of the Express and ask for an extension until Mr. Imbert's committee finds a suitable replacement situation for the vessel. But one way or the other, on Wednesday, on Thursday morning, you have to have a ferry running between Trinidad and Tobago, and the government cannot, at no point in time, leave the Seabridge without any fast ferry running on.
Mr. Cruickshank, thank you so much for taking our call this morning.
Thank you. Good morning.
We take a short break and return with more. Stay tuned.